Hey guys, in this video I'll be comparing Derek Lunsford's 2022 and 2023 Olympia versions. Derek just won the Olympia this past weekend and placed second the year prior, and I wanted to see if he's made any significant improvements that allowed him to secure the win. Before the video does start, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe, because I am trying to hit 10k subscribers by the end of the year. It helps the channel and allows my videos to reach new bodybuilding fans. Now with that all being said, let's get into this video. Alright, here's the first pose, the front double, and in it I immediately do notice the improvements in the arms. You can see much more separation between the biceps and triceps, and his arms look more complete overall. I also see that his lats look to be a bit more bulbous and round, which definitely does help to accentuate his already dominant V-taper. His chest also looks to be much improved as well, as it looks super full and thick, even in the front double. I will say that his 2022 version has more pronounced separation in the quads. However, 2023 has deep cuts and a bit more quad sweep. He also looks a lot drier in 2023, however that could be due to lighting. We just have to go and look at the other pictures to see if that's true. Here's the front lat spread, and wow guys, take a look at the delt roundness of 2023. Although it may be due to a change in his posing style, his delts look so round and conditioned, and he executes the shot much better overall in 2023. His chest looks to be a bit thicker as well, however it isn't as noticeable as in the front double. It is kind of hard to see as well, but look at his lats guys. They are filling out the pose equally as well in both years. However, his posing execution in 2023 looks to be a lot more aesthetic. Like in the front double, he looks a lot drier and has harder conditioning than last year, which is even noticeable in the arms and forearms. Legs are basically the same story as the front double, so no need to further explain the pose. Now, I've been speaking a lot about the chest improvements, and here in the side chest, these improvements are obviously going to be the most noticeable. Look at the thickness of the closed pec and the, additional striations of the far one. He has made impressive gains in that area, and no wonder, since his chest, it was a focal point during his off-season. Looking at the legs, the separation between his hamstring and quad looks twice as deep in 2023, and the same can be said about the glute ham tie-in. I thought Derek brought really good leg conditioning in 2022, however, in 2023, he really progressed. The arms and delts look rather similar for both years, however 2023 does possess a bit more development in the rear delt. Overall though, this pose definitely is one that showcases a lot of improvements he has made. Here's the first back pose, the rear double, and this is where Derek dominates in both showings. His back was incredible at the 2022 Olympia, however in 2023 he has just blown away his prior showing. His traps and lats look so thick and wide, and his lower back looks to have zero water. His legs in both years look phenomenal though, with 2023 only having a bit less water in the glutes. The progress he has made in the traps and lats is really just insane though, and I think that this is what sealed the deal between him and Hadi in this pose, along with the more dominant lower body. The rear lat spread is basically the same story as the rear double. Legs are extremely impressive for both years, with Derek's 2023 version possessing the most separation in the glutes out of really anyone this year. Like I said in the rear double though, those traps and lats are so much wider and thicker, and his back looks so dry and crazy now. The rear lat spread could certainly hold its own against the best of all time, and it is really mind-blowing how he was able to transform so much in just 1 year. The side tricep is a quote-unquote weaker shot for Derek, however a rather good one nonetheless. I think his execution in 2023 was a bit worse as he tilted forward, however in 2023 he did fix that issue. His midsection in 2023 does look a bit distended though, however his tricep, shoulder, chest, and leg all look improved. He showcases so much detail and deep separation in the side leg compared to 2022, and has a much drier arm as well. Like I said, the only gripe I have with the 2023 version is the slightly unaesthetic midsection. Everything else looks much improved. The ab and thigh pose is a great shot for Derek. Although he has amazing abdominal genetics, his vacuum pose is really where he shines. His V-taper is probably one of the best out of any Olympian, and it really shows here. Those lats and his minuscule midsection create an incredible X-frame, and he looks amazing in both years. In terms of improvements though, all the things that I've mentioned in the other front shots kind of apply here. He has good, slightly larger quads with great separation, a thicker chest, and thicker lats. He looks like, he's just a bit heavier overall, but he has managed to keep his shape and midsection in check. Here's the last pose, the most muscular, and this pose reveals where Derek needs to improve. Although he looks to be a bit more conditioned in the chest and arms, he still needs to gain those defined striations in the chest to become even more dominant. Hadi Chubin easily beat Derek in this pose due to having thinner skin and more striations in the chest. However, if Derek can get those striations in a denser chest, this pose will become super dominant. He has the width, the structure, and really everything to win this pose. However, he really does need more separation and thickness in that chest. Alright guys, that about does it for this video. I think Derek made enough improvements in terms of arm separation, chest thickness, and leg cuts to win the 2023 Mr. Olympia. However, I personally wasn't overly impressed with the levels of improvements that he made. I was, expecting him to have a crazy strided chest with great arm separation, but I was probably hoping for too much. He still brought up his already tremendous back, accentuated his insane V-taper, and came in better condition than last year. With that all being said, let me know down below if you guys think Derek made solid improvements between this year's and last year's Olympias. If you enjoyed, a like and sub would be much appreciated. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.